you can hear that. I wanted to start with a little skincare haul. I know I was talking about it in the last one. It's all here, and I've used everything but 2 things, so I can go ahead and vouch for some of the things, but just wanted to take you through what I got, and I'm loving everything. So let's talk about it. I also have my little, I did canned coffee today. I had 2 of these in the fridge, and I love this brand so much. I just came back from trying to go on a walk, and I will say the slight breeze is very helpful for it feeling comfortable to actually go on walks. So very thankful for that. But let me see. I have it all right here. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I grabbed these spa headbands. They're from Amazon. There's so many different like versions. So just whatever color and kind. They're all the same, but this is the Velcro kind. So they're super easy to put on and like push back. And I find that these actually stay better on my hair, like when I'm washing my face or putting on a mask. So I grabbed these. I think a pack of 4 on Amazon was like $4.99, and washable, all the good things. I also have linked all of this on my LTK, and I'll try to remember to link that below so it's easy for you. But going in with the first thing is the Beauty of Joseon Cleansing Balm. This was to help replace the Youth to the People, not replace, but to try something new like the Youth to the People Cleansing Balm. And it is absolutely gorgeous. It's just a very simple packaging. And then it comes with this little spoon. And that's how much I've already gone through. A little goes a long way. I've been using this just at night because normally I double cleanse with a balm, and then to help whether I have makeup on or not, to get like SPF off and all of that, and then I do just a normal cleanser. I'm using the Superfood cleanser from Meet to the People. So this is normally my step 1 of my night routine, but this morning I was like, you know what? I'm not in the shower, but I'm like washing my face over the sink. So I want to use my gua sha, and this being more of that balm and really hydrating was easy to use in that way. So that's how I did it. I really, really like that product. I haven't found that it like dries me out or there's no fragrance. I haven't had any sort of reaction to it. So it's really, really nice. And then the next thing I got was the CosRX eye patches, and I've used these twice now, and they come with, it's 60 patches, and they look, it's so fun. Ready? You have to be careful because the serum does like potentially leak out. You can see that. And then you just go in there with this guy and pull it out. And then you just have to seal this back down. They do slide down a little bit. I had read a couple people's comments about that, but as soon as you get them set, and you might have to like touch them once, they kind of don't keep falling. And both times I've worn these for like 30 minutes. It says 10 minutes or like longer if desired. So I just leave them on honestly until they kind of not dry out, but like you can tell that my skin has like soaked them in. So that's how long I leave those on. But I'm really liking these, and I love that it's 60, because I feel like a lot of eye patches, I never got into the like wearing eye patches and like doing face masks like every day, because my skin loves simpler like with face masks and stuff. But B, because it is more expensive to always be doing that. But eye patch wise, $60 for however much this was, like $24, is something I can get behind. And my eyes, especially as I'm getting older and like sleep is kind of all over the place, sometimes these I find are really, really helpful to help me not have such dark under eyes. I definitely am prone to have dark under eyes, or like puffy under eyes. So I like these. These have collagen in them and caffeine, so helps wake them up. So yeah, I really like these. And I know CosRx has another kind. This is the collagen peptide ones, not I think the other ones are the snail ones. Okay, next thing, guys, I feel like I've like hit a wall, and maybe it's because I was out in the heat, but I'm like, I just got really tired. Ev and I have also been staying up till 10 and not getting up the next morning until like 6, when normally we're like 9 to 5 or even like 5:30. And I think my body is like, what's happening? And it's not even that big of a difference in sleep. But I also discovered that I clench my jaw in my sleep. It's like a new thing. It's like a new way I hold stress. So I have like this neck and like jaw massager thing that I got from Christmas last year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try that. And then gua shaing has helped, and there's something else I did. Oh, just some like yoga techniques to help, but that's also waking me up in the middle of the night. And because I've noticed it, I now think about it, and I'll like wake up and be like, relax your jaw. So anyways, I'm sorry if my energy is a little like that, because I feel that way. But moving forward, I have not opened these yet. I think I'm going to do one of these tomorrow. Normally I love to do a mask the morning of, if I'm going to put on makeup, like if it's a girl's night out, a date night. These are like my sort of events, or like when I'm filming the podcast, like I like to do masks that morning to help my skin glow. So I definitely am going to try one of these tomorrow, and I'll vlog it and we'll chat through how that works out. But I've tried this brand before, like I said in the last vlog, and I really like it. I like the vitamin C ones, I like the hydration ones, and now I'm excited to try the collagen ones. Does anyone else feel like collagen is like the popular skincare product this summer? I feel like I see it everywhere. But I'm excited about that. That's going to be really, really nice. Okay, next thing. This is actually the first thing I've received, so I feel like I've used this longer. I've been using this for almost a week now. So this is the Pyongyang Calming Moisture Barrier Cream, and it is so nice. I use this at night. You could totally use it in the daytime too. I just am using my Air Whip, and it's a lot like the Air Whip if you've used to the People's Air Whip. But it's not even that much thicker, but I feel like it retains moisture really nice going to bed. And you know how sometimes right before bed you'll put on your moisturizer and you're like, well, I kind of need to put on some more. Like, you don't feel that when you use this. Like, a little goes a long way, and you feel coated in your hydration. So I really, really like this. I wonder if we'll see when it gets colder, when the weather changes. Also, if you can hear my dishwasher, I'm so sorry again. When the weather changes for me, I don't know if I said this in the last vlog talking about skincare, I will go through a phase, my skin and my scalp, like during the fall when they're transitioning from really warm weather to really cold weather. I kind of have this 3 weeks there where I have dry patches on my skin, and like my scalp was really itchy. So I wonder, all that to say, I wonder if I will need something thicker when it comes to that time, or if actually this will strengthen my moisture barrier and maybe I won't need that as much. So I'm excited to see that and see how long this lasts, because the thing for me is I'm all about, if you find skincare that works for you, even if it is more expensive, like, I'm here for that, as well as if I can use a normal amount. I don't want to pay $80 for a moisturizer and have to use like a big size of it when there's products like this that are clean and work amazing. And I think this was like $24. So I have a feeling that this is going to last me a while as well and work well. For me, skincare comes down to quality, longevity, like what I'm paying, am I getting that out of it? Whereas I think I paid for one moisturizer one time that was really expensive, and I was like, what am I paying for? And it had like fragrance in it. It's like, no. So that's kind of my thoughts on some of that. And I love this like journey of Korean skincare I'm going down. I know people have been loving it for a very long time. I'm just now hopping on the train. But I feel like it's also just a better price point as well. And maybe it'll challenge some of the other beauty brands to clean up some of their ingredients. Next thing is the Tier Milk Toner. Okay, and I know I talked about this in the last vlog, and I was like, I'm gonna do the light version, see how it works, all that. The light is really nice. I think I could handle the regular one, especially when we get into the fall and we switch and it's cold outside. I think I definitely will be able to use the thicker one because my skin accepts this really well. Like, I put it on and I can tell there's a slight glow. It's not like an overwhelming amount. I have it on today with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid and other things, so like they're all working together and being friends. But I really like it. All that to say, because I got the small, I wanted to sample it. This was like $3. I got it on Amazon. I think when I buy the bigger one, I might go ahead and get the regular, and because I think it was like on Amazon, other people sell this, but on Amazon it jumped from like this size for $3 to the next size for $9, and then there was another size. So I think I'm gonna do the $9 one and get the regular one and see how it works. So I'm very excited about that. I am not one to just add toners and like essences and oils. Again, my skin is acne prone and it's always loved just keeping it simple. And so when I add stuff, I want it to actually be working. Otherwise, like, there's no point in me putting it on my skin. So this one, I want to give it a couple more days. And also, I will say, I have not worn this as like a makeup prep skincare. I don't think, have I worn makeup since I had this? No, I have not. So let me try it with my makeup and also how people do with the Road Glazing Milk. They like mix it in to their foundations. That might actually be really, really nice. So I'm sounding skeptical about this product. I'm realizing I actually love it. I just, again, if you're gonna buy something, you want it to be working. Otherwise, put your money somewhere else. So, okay, next thing is The Ordinary Lash and Brow Serum. I'm like, dare I say this on camera, but I feel like my eyebrows are already taking off. know I'm being so silly, and it's my brain playing tricks on me, but I don't know. I've been using it for about a week now, so we shall see if it's actually working or not. But dare I say, I feel like I'm starting to see a difference. Me trying to see a difference a week later. But no, I was filming something today and I was like, my eyebrows look darker. So who knows? But I will say I wear contacts. I have sensitive skin, all the things, and this has not broken me out, or I haven't had any sort of rashes or anything. So I will keep you up to date on that. It is a small bottle. It's 5 milliliters, as you can tell, like compared to my hand. It's about the size of like an ink eyeliner pen. So it's one of those that you're probably going to be rebuying a few times, but I think it was only like $14. So I will keep you updated on this. I did really like it. I get nervous about these things just because you hear horror stories, but this one I think is okay so far. Okay, last thing, I have not tried this yet. This is the Peel Off lip stain lip liner. It's the one that you leave on for like 10 to 15 minutes and then you pull it off. If you can see that. Well, that is my skincare haul, guys. Thanks for sitting through that with me. I am going to make sure I'm in line with all my posts and my editing because Ev and I are heading out this weekend for a race, and so I really only have 3 days of being able to work. I'm trying to stay on top of it. I also need to like do laundry at some point, but anyways. Hi guys. I meant to tell y'all with the skincare, by the time this is up, I will have my morning routine up using some of those products. If you want to see that, check it out. It's over on my Instagram and Defines. I'll link it below. So yeah, and then here in a minute, after we get some more work done, we will do my nighttime routine and I'll take y'all through that and we'll get cozy. But until then, I'm working on some podcast prep. I feel like that's every vlog. I'm like, I'm podcast prepping. Just got out of the shower. I'm in my PJs and I wanted to take you through my nighttime routine. So tonight, these were my step 1, step 2 cleansers. Body wise, I used Lush, what's the new name of this? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or Honey, I Washed the Kids. That was a movie from my childhood. And then Rose Argan Body Conditioner. These two literally smell amazing together. Skincare wise, I'm gonna keep it really simple, but start with my Milk Skin Toner. And then my eye cream, Good Molecules. I love this stuff because I just feel like my under eyes are so hydrated. I just put it all over. And then what we were chatting about earlier, the barrier cream. My skin feels so hydrated. And then I'm gonna go get my eyebrow serum, and then I'm gonna spray my face with the UTAN face tanning water, the CBD, and this one's in 50% darker. And I just get this from their website, straight from UTAN's website. So if you're curious, this is one of my favorite tanning brands. So we're gonna go in with the Ordinary's brow and lash serum. I just do 1 pump per each brow and each lash. And then when I spray my face with the tanning spray, I cover my hair. I don't know if it messes with my coloring, but I don't want to chance it. So either this or a towel. Okay, cool. That is my nighttime routine. So now I'm gonna go chill, breathe. Ev is out for his bike ride, so I'm gonna go have some me time and then make some dinner for us. We have a lot of leftover chicken from last night and the night before, so I'm gonna put some of that in the oven with some, what are they called, bell peppers, and we're gonna have rice, maybe pop some cheese on top. Kind of stuffed bell peppers, but not. So that's the plan for dinner. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna go chill and I will catch up with y'all in the morning. We'll do our morning routine together, get ready, we're gonna wash our hair. Yeah, I will see y'all in the morning. Joining me in the mask. I just wanted to say hey, it's a new day. It is Wednesday and I've had therapy this morning and just cleaning up some stuff, and yeah, washed my hair, kind of just having a little self-care morning. Washed my hair, did a hair mask, and doing a face mask. So all the girly things. We're having some fun. I've ice rolled this morning. I've gua sha'd. Yeah, I am not filming the podcast till this afternoon. I normally film it in the morning, but we have people in the studio today and just in and out of the house, so I'm gonna film it after lunch. But this morning, I thought it would be fun to post a Nashville coffee guide. I have had people like DM me and be like, hey, we're in this area of town, like, what's your favorite places? And it feels like kind of part of my brand is just like coffee. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to make like a cute little guide and have it on my profile, so be on the lookout for that. I'll try to link it below if it all works out. But yeah, so I'm working on that and kind of just sipping on coffee throughout the morning. I had an espresso this morning and then had an iced cortado, and then I made coffee. So I'm feeling caffeinated, but I'm drinking water at the same time. So I kind of just wanted to be sipping on something warm and cozy. That's what we're doing, and I will take y'all through my skincare. Once this is set, we're gonna let it all soak in. So yeah, hope y'all are having a good morning or a night whenever you're watching, and I will check in. a beautiful picture. And yeah, this is behind the scenes of how I've been curling my hair. No, but really, I have been blowing it out with a hot brush and then doing my old school like curling iron and pinning it. And it's been really fun, and it also lasts me a whole week, which my natural curls don't always last me a whole week in the humidity right now. Once it gets like winter, I can do my natural curls for almost a whole week. So anyways, just the hairstyles I've been doing. I got Ladybird coffee. They serve crema. And I made Evan go with me. I was like, he's on his lunch. And I was like, if I drive you, like, will you go in for me? Because I look like this. He was like, babe, I need you to go in like that because that's hilarious. And I was like, I don't want that attention. Thank you. So anyways, he did it for me. But I wanted to come on here and just realized you could zoom on the lens. I know I look silly, so that will help this be funnier. But I, after therapy, just kind of like watched an interview and just got ready, and I just had a lot of time to think. And I just wanted to say it's so easy to be feeling good one day and then the next day you feel like stuck or in a rut, and there's so many different reasons for all of those things. But that's where I kind of found myself today. And of course, so glad I had therapy on the day that I was feeling that way because we could talk about it. But one of the biggest things was we talked about just like some breathing exercises and just pausing and just connecting with myself. And I realized that I hadn't done that a lot in the past few days. And so I thought it would be worth me mentioning. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll just be more mindful of pausing for ourselves, and even just starting the day, even if you have to get up like 10 minutes earlier than you normally do. I need to do this. And just give yourself like you time to connect with yourself. I feel like after I chatted with her and just realized that I hadn't really connected with myself, or like I had so many feelings over different things happening in life, it was just like, okay, I just really need to take that time and do that. And so yeah, I just wanted to say that. And if I was a bigger YouTuber, this would be like when BetterHelp was the sponsor. I'm not, and I'm not sponsored. So this is, and I did find my therapist through BetterHelp. So anyways, I am letting this sit, and then I am going to get ready to record the podcast. I am excited. I'm going to talk about, Ev and I are about to celebrate 3 months married. So I wanted to talk about on the podcast, and I'm going to talk about things that people don't tell you about marriage. And of course, Ev and I were giggling. There's so many things that like explicitly I can't mention that I wish I could talk about, but I'll talk about the other things. And I'm kind of excited to just, at first I felt very shy and a little like burdened that was the topic that I felt like I needed to talk about. But now I feel excited, and like, of course, like I chatted through all these things with Evan, and like, you know, there's a part of sharing and then there's oversharing and like keeping that balance. But some of these things, I feel like you hear people share more of their stories once they're like mothers and like postpartum, but I don't ever hear like, yeah, I've been married and like this has been hard or this has been really easy. So as I'm in that season of life, I am happy to provide that. And like Ev and I go to couples therapy. We did it before we got married and we're doing it now. So like we're actively working hard at our relationship. So I don't know, maybe it'll be helpful. And it'll just be cool for me to look back at too. So that's what I'm going to get to during, and I am going to figure out how to take these down. Also, when this is up, I set up my link tree to put everything just in an easier place for you. So I will have that linked in the description below. It's got the podcast, my LTK, my current skincare, my interview that I did, and there's something else on there. But I'm trying to just keep it all in one place so it's easy for y'all. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I think I might go natural for the podcast today. I feel very tanned and hydrated, and I really don't want to put makeup on. So we'll see. Maybe I'll like put a little bit of brow gel in, but that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to camera test now while my hair sets, and that's what we're doing. Amazing. Okay, I'll catch y'all after. Grabbing a blanket. As you can tell, we have turned on The Summer I Turned Pretty. This has become my Thursday morning, my early Thursday morning, and it's actually been really, really nice. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this episode. I'm gonna drink my coffee and watch episode 4. Guys, did anyone else scream at the end of episode 4? You know Connie's bags were packed. His bags were packed. It was time for him to go, and you know he canceled that flight. And he said, "What have I done?" I am team Conrad, if you can't tell. I just don't know how we clean this up. That's what I'm trying to figure out is how do we get Belly with Conrad and it go backwards, because we've already been there once when Jeremiah, I don't know that we can go back. I don't know how these things can work out, and it's making me nervous. I literally screams. Also, did anyone else cringe at the beginning of the episode whenever maybe this is just my personality, whenever Jeremiah was on the phone with Belly, FaceTiming, and said, "I just really don't want you working that hard." What if she wants to work hard? What if she wants to? Let her be. Anyways, these episodes, I literally just am always in a ball like this, because I never know what's gonna happen, cringy or otherwise. But it's a great show. So anyways, we'll see what Connie has up his sleeves. Sleeve? What? Sleeve? Sleeve. it's time to keep going with the morning. I am about to make bagels not make them. I'm going to toast a bagel once Ev gets back and have a little bit more coffee. And then it's actually kind of a somewhat chill day. I say that, but I actually have so many things I wanted to get done before Ev and I head off. I need to go put some laundry in, and I've got the podcast to edit and this vlog to edit and go ahead and create my posts for tomorrow. I'm gonna go meet Lily for coffee and go to Retrograde. I am a big fan of Retrograde. I've only been to the one in East, but they have really good bagel sandwiches. You can get me to a coffee shop if there's a bagel sandwich, because it's literally my favorite meal. So we're gonna go there, but to a different location. So here's to doing some house things and just cringing for the rest of the day over what's gonna happen in this show. I'm so glad. Honestly, I was so mad that they spaced it out weekly. If they wouldn't have, I would have spent the whole day just watching this, because I'm just like, how do we fix this? How do we fix this? Also, I haven't read the books, so I don't know if I would feel this way reading them. I just love Susanna. Like, no wonder they all loved her so much. But I also think it's because of who the actress is. She's just so sweet. I love her. And in this episode, we get like a little back in time moment. And oh, my heart. My absolute heart. So, anyways, let's make some bagels and get some laundry going. Hi guys. It's definitely later in the day now. It's about 5 o'clock and I'm starting to pack to go away for a night. And I'm feeling kind of like about what I want to wear. So I went on Pinterest, as we all do, to get inspired. And I'm going to try to recreate some of these outfits in my own closet. Those are so cute. In my own closet, because I know I can. I just want to take the time to do it and feel confident, feel fun. We're going to try to spice it up. Here is the first outfit I'm going to try to recreate. She's so cute. Looks like it's like athletic shorts, and then she has on like a polo button down. The two outfits I need is one to ride in there, which I don't care that much about, but I still like to feel comfortable and put together in the car. So there's that one. But there's the race day one. It's always an interesting outfit choice for me because I never know what the weather's gonna be like. So I need to be prepared to put on a sweatshirt, take off a sweatshirt. So that's why I thought this button down might be really nice. So anyways, come with me as we try to figure this out and just get inspired. I pulled a potential shirt from Evan's closet. Denim, more oversized. I definitely have shorts that are just like those red ones, but I also have these that are more of that like lightweight fabric. These are from Offline, and they have so many more colors, y'all. Definitely size down. This is a small, and they sit more low rise, so I would love to get like a red pair in an extra small. But anyways, that's beside the point. I found the shorts, and then I also pulled this skirt. I don't think the material is right for the look, but let's try a few of these on. This is hilarious. I'm gonna put a picture of the image on screen. Here's the like reality. It's kind of like, this is the thing with some of the Pinterest outfits, is like, it's just not it. Like, I could be fine in this, but like, I could wear this, but it's also like, I feel a little out of place. I think the button down needs to be bigger. I think I could wear it open and be fine. Yeah, anyways, let's try something else. Let's keep going. The high is going to be 79, and I want to almost lean into that, but I know better. I know better, so I think we're gonna go with these and then plan a top around this. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. This with the Reeboks. I tried on every like length of sock I have. I feel like okay, I've come to my senses because I know that I'm not gonna want to wear tight shorts in a car ride for 4 hours. So actually this is gonna be my part 2, like slash once I'm there. So movement jersey with little bralettes, these offline shorts that are flowy, like I could even go on a little walk, and then my Hoka's and some slouchy socks. This is probably going to be my part 2, and because I know myself, this can also be a backup for race day because I dress by my feelings. So cute. Okay, like this. So let me show you what I'm thinking for actually like waking up and putting on and getting in the car. Okay, here's what I'm thinking for the car. I know myself, and it's gonna be warm in the morning, so this is still cozy. It's almost like a short sleeve sweatshirt. It's not, it's a short sleeve like polo. Okay, I'm glad we figured that out. So now I'm going to, what time is it? Maybe prep dinner, and then I'll start on beauty. But I'm gonna put each of these outfits in a packing cube or together in a packing cube, and hopefully that keeps it all easy. I love figuring out outfits before, whether it is one night or 17. Love figuring it out. Okay. I've learned to pack like I'm gonna put on a full face just to be prepared. Just in case, you never know how skin is, or if I want to be in somewhat of a full face makeup. So bringing that, whether I want to put something on or not. Yeah, I just need to pack my shower stuff, and I think we're good to go. I'm feeling good about it. Kosas Heat Wave is one of my go-tos. Just when you have on a simple makeup look. It looks good. So I am going to grab shower stuff now.